Hey, this is Lindsay from Fit and Fabulous, and today I'm gonna show you how to make two super delicious, super healthy, yummy recipes. And the first one is a homemade Reese's peanut butter cup, and you guys are gonna freak out when I show you this recipe because it is super insanely easy. Like it's crazy easy. So that's the first recipe I'm gonna show you how to make today. And the second recipe I'm gonna show you how to make today is homemade protein bars. And again, really easy recipe, something you can kind of like whip up and then basically store in the freezer or store in the fridge and basically use as like a to-go, like a grab and go, because we're all busy with like work, kids, you know, like all that kind of stuff. So it makes life so much easier when you have like stuff ready and prepared. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Lindsay and I am from Fit and Fabulous, and this is my YouTube channel. I make videos like this every single week. I make videos on weight loss, I do delicious recipes, I do fun reviews, I do lots of really fun things on this channel. So be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the notifications so you guys never miss a video like this in the future. As well as if you guys do like this video and you do like the recipes, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and that way I will make more videos like this in the future. So let's get started with the very first recipe, because like I said, you guys are gonna freak out when you find out how easy this recipe is to make. So let's get started right now. So the first recipe we are gonna make is the homemade Reese's peanut butter cups. And you guys, this recipe is so freaking good. Honestly, it's like thebomb.com. So we are gonna be making the chocolate for the top and the bottom of the Reese's peanut butter cups. So in this recipe, we are gonna be using coconut oil. So this is virgin coconut oil. This is, I mean, you can just get this anywhere at your local grocery store. And in this recipe, we are gonna be using 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. Next, we need some cocoa powder. So this is just regular cocoa powder. It's not hot chocolate, it's just like the regular bitter cocoa. So we need 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder in our chocolate recipe. Next, I like to add some protein into my chocolate because I like to add protein to basically everything. This is LadyBoss Lean. It is vanilla cake flavored and it tastes freaking amazing. It is gluten-free, grass-fed whey, and honestly is like my favorite shake. It's only 100 calories per scoop, so that's like a total bonus. It is great for weight loss, immunity support, craving control, and digestive health. So in this chocolate recipe, we just need 1 scoop of the LadyBoss Lean vanilla cake flavor. Then we're gonna mix that up, and initially I like to use a fork just in case like there's a few clumps in there from like the protein powder. So I mix it up, and then I kind of convert to a spoon after that. And then you need your muffin tin liners thing. And then you just need to add a little bit of chocolate. You know, this is like the bottom of the Reese's peanut butter cup. So we're just gonna add a little bit of chocolate into each one of them. Now this chocolate that we made is gonna be used for like the top and the bottom. So be sure not to use all of it. Then we're gonna take that and we're actually gonna put it in the freezer for 5 minutes. So while that is setting, we are gonna make our peanut butter filling. So of course we need peanut butter, and this is just like smooth peanut butter. It's just regular peanut butter. There's no additives to it, it's just like smushed peanuts. And so I like to use smooth, but you can use crunchy if you want, doesn't really matter. I just like to use smooth because it's more like the Reese's peanut butter cup. So we are gonna be using 1/3 cup of peanut butter for our filling. Next, we're gonna be adding some protein, because again, I like to add protein to everything. So it's just LadyBoss Lean vanilla cake flavor, and we just need 1 scoop of that. Next, we need some Swerve. So this is like the icing sugar version of Swerve. I like it because it's 0 calories. It basically tastes like sugar, just doesn't have all the calories, and it basically doesn't like skyrocket like your blood sugar. So that's why I like to use it as like an alternative to sugar. So in this recipe, we are gonna be using 2 tablespoons of Swerve. Then we just need to add a little bit of water, so we're just gonna add 2 tablespoons of water, and then we are gonna mix that bad boy up. So we're just gonna mix it all up, and that is our peanut butter filling. It's delicious, by the way. So our cups are out of the freezer. As you can tell, the chocolate is hard, thanks to the coconut oil. So I add a little bit of coconut oil to my fingers, and then basically you wanna take that peanut butter filling and basically add it to each of the cups, just kind of equally. So I like to measure it out first, and then basically kind of like squish it down with my fingers. And because I have the coconut oil on my fingers, it doesn't actually stick, which is amazing. So you basically want to just kind of like squish it all in there, make it look pretty, and yeah, make it look like a Reese's peanut butter cup. And then after you've done that, what you want to do is you want to take your leftover chocolate and you just actually want to top each of your Reese's peanut butter cups with the chocolate. Now you only have so much chocolate, so you just gotta make sure that it lasts. I know sometimes like I get to the end and I barely have any chocolate. It happens pretty much almost every time. So you just want to make sure that you actually have leftover chocolate and that you can actually like top all of your Reese's peanut butter cups with your chocolate. So again, then you want to put that back in the freezer for another 5 minutes. And ta-da! This is what our Reese's peanut butter cups look like. And what did that take? Maybe 15 minutes? Not even to make these. And they taste so good, like I was saying before. So that's what they look like. Honestly, they look perfect to me. Like, and they taste so good. And they're like way healthier than like the store-bought version. So our next recipe is some protein bars. These are homemade protein bars and they are also delicious. So the first ingredient we're going to be using for this recipe is some quick oats. So these are just regular quick oats that I pretty much use for my oatmeal pretty much every day. So we just need 2 cups of quick oats in this recipe. Next we need some peanut butter. So this is just like the same peanut butter I used from before. It's just smooth, all natural peanut butter. So we need 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter in there. Then we need some honey. So honey kind of like sticks everything together and just kind of like brings it all together, which is great. So it's just regular honey. I mean, if you don't have honey, you can always use maple syrup if you wanted to. So we're going to be using 1/4 cup of honey. Next, we need some protein. So some LadyBoss Lean vanilla cake flavored. I honestly use this stuff for like actually everything. So we just need 1 scoop of protein in there. And then we just want to mix it all up. Mix, mix, mix. Just like that. And you got to sing the song all at the same time. So yeah, just mix it up. So then we're going to add some chocolate chips as well because you can't have protein bars without chocolate chips. So these are just some mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I'm just going to be adding 1/4 cup of chocolate chips to this. And then you just want to keep mixing it. So after all that's done, you want to grab a baking dish. And so what I like to do is I actually like to line it with parchment paper, just because it makes it so much easier when you're trying to take like the protein bars out of it. So we're basically just going to take our protein bar mix and just kind of like put it into like our baking dish, and then we're just going to kind of like squish it down. And again, you can just like put some coconut oil on your hands. It just makes it that much easier just so nothing sticks to your hands. And then so we're gonna put that in the freezer for about 20 minutes, kind of just like let it sit. And then I just made a little bit of chocolate again. So this is just like a little bit of coconut oil and a little bit of cocoa. And then I'm just basically, it's just kind of like, it's like semi-sweet, like there's really no like sugar or anything to it. I mean, if you wanted to make it sweeter, you could always add like the Swerve, but it's basically just a straight up just like chocolate drizzle. And then you can just cut it into pieces. It's really supposed to be into like 12 different pieces, but I never actually cut it straight. So this is pretty much what ends up happening. It's a little messy at the end, but it totally works. And you can, honestly, you can leave these in the freezer if you want, or you can just leave them in the fridge and then just kind of like grab and go. They're so easy to just like grab and go. So I hope you guys really enjoyed those recipes because again, they're super easy, super delicious, and they are just downright amazing. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comments section down below. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for any new videos. I love using protein powder and just kind of like making it into like different recipes, different like concoctions, you know, things like that. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments section down below. So I hope you guys have an amazing day and I will talk to you later. Love you, bye.